Hello, everybody. I'm Mike. And
And I'm
finally,
Maria.
Maria is here. Yes. Welcome to
Yay!
TalkAlley.
Hi, Mike. It's been a month.
Yes, it's
Hello.
been a very long month. So, Maria, how was your vacation? Holiday?
Well, it was awesome, of course. We're talking about islands here, Mike. So I was basking in the sun. No, really. It was awesome. I spent time with friends,
Mm-hmm.
of course.
Yes.
Hello, Kai, Kat, and Nini. Hello, thank you for accommodating me in the Philippines, especially to Nini, my BFF and partner. Hello, hi
Hi,
there. I
Nini.
hope I hope she's getting well because her asthma is really getting worse right now.
Mm-hmm.
She went already to the doctor and has been taking medications for days. And of course, yeah, we went to a lot of beach resorts. We went to Boracay,
Boracay,
which is
yes.
very hot actually. We actually enjoyed more our stay in Iloilo and resorts nearby, so it was really fun. And what else? We had a book launch.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was very successful. We met with the mayor of Iloilo. Thank you very much, mayor, for the support and love, and of course for a lot of artists we supported there as well. The local artists in Rojas City and Iloilo. And what else? Food, seafood. I love seafood. So I was eating all the time. Gain weight. Yes.
Yes. What an exciting month. So,
Yes,
yes.
of course. I enjoyed it very much. So, how about you?
Yeah, here, the last week was, of course, we showed it also, the weather was not so well. As you can see behind me, the weather is good. The people go out preparing for the Halloween season and the festivities, yeah,
Uh-huh.
for us as well, because this is our tradition.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, later we'll also see the pumpkin festival that's here at our farmer lip, where we can go and see how they decorated for the people who want to celebrate this Halloween season.
Oh,
So yeah,
very interesting. So, Mike,
what's trending?
what's trending on Twitter?
Yes, trending on
Yeah.
Twitter is, for example, number one,
Mhm.
BVB FCB
What?
hashtag. Yeah.
Educate me.
Yes, for those who don't know, BVB FCB is BVB for Dortmund and FCB for Bayern Munich. So one
Mhm.
of the strongest football clubs here in Germany. And it was a really thrilling football game that took place. But it ended in a draw. But it was really, those who know and saw it will just say, wow, wow. Yes.
Really? Why wow?
Yeah, we just had exceptional good passing and goals that have been fought for. We had a yellow and red card that has
Mhm.
been shown, and which gave Dortmund an advantage. Yeah, because
Okay.
then they were playing against 11 versus 10. Yes, and that made Bayern, who are actually the strongest for so many years as a football club, look a bit lower class. So Dortmund was really celebrating a
Ooh,
comeback there. Yes.
interesting. So, what else? How about
Yes, there are other trending Twitter hashtags at the moment, which is, for example, Japanese GP.
yeah, Grand Prix, of
Yes,
course, the Japanese Grand Prix. I'm not really into those things. You know, I've actually,
Formula One.
yeah, I'm not really fond of loud and very expensive cars driving around in circles. I do have an experience watching the Formula One, and I'm very thankful for my old job there in Abu Dhabi. I had a
Hmm.
VIP ID, but I didn't stay long actually. I just don't understand the idea of cars driving in circles.
Well, it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. It's not for me. Anyway, yes. What do you think of the Formula One Grand Prix? Are you fond of it?
No,
Is it
I
interesting for you?
sure don't want to watch and wait until they hit the final lap. Maybe when I play console, I like to play on my own. Maybe this is something like competing against each other, but that's a different story.
Well, I guess it's all about sports. It dominates the top Twitter trends here
Mhm.
in Europe. We have Formula One and football, of
Yes.
course. And Mike, we were also very privileged to have attended the town hall meeting at the Philippine Consulate General last Friday in
That's
Frankfurt.
correct. Yes, yeah.
Yes, so that's hello, Jessica. It was nice meeting you there as well. And yeah,
Yes, the digital OEC for all overseas Philippine workers was being introduced. According to what we understood, that was discussed last night. The OFWs will no longer need to head to the Philippine Overseas Labor Office to get their overseas employment certificates, the OECs, with new streamlined digitalized services on the horizon. The Department of Migrant Workers, the DMW, under the directives and leadership of the Secretary Susan Toots, Opel, and in collaboration with the Department of Information and Communications Technology, announced that the digitalization of OECs will begin to roll out by October 15, 2022. So, yeah, big plus for digitalization. Hopefully, the processes will be made easier. And the Philippine Consulate General in Frankfurt led town hall meeting also introduced the global campaign against trafficking of OFWs, the GCAT-OFWs. The DMW Undersecretary Patricia Yvonne Kaunan encouraged OFWs to become force multipliers to help the Philippine government reach out to fellow Filipinos who need urgent assistance to head home. So help each other, avoid being victims or
human trafficking
of abuse.
Right. Well, I'm looking forward to test the mobile app that they mentioned there when it launches. And of course, there were 187 OFWs online who joined us, besides the people who went there for the face-to-face town hall meeting. There was Consul General Marie Yvette Albanzon Avalos, Vice Consul Fatima Simula, Labor Attaché Delmer R. Cruz, Assistant Labor Attaché Delia S. Palomar, Welfare Officer Celia H. Gabriel, Minister Lucky Carte, Secretary Susan B. Ople, Undersecretary Maria Antoinette C. Velasco Alones, Undersecretary Bernard Piolalia, Assistant Secretary Felicitas Q. Bay, Undersecretary Patricia Yvonne P.Y.M. Kaunan, and Administrator Arnaldo Ignacio also graced the event. We'd like to thank the Philippine Embassy Berlin and the Philippine Consulate General in Frankfurt for organizing the town hall meeting.
Thank you very much.
Face-to-face and online for OFWs worldwide to participate and understand this new initiative.
Yes, indeed, Maria. So now, before we do anything else, this episode is, of course, supported by amazing pure organic barley, which provides you with work and play. For inquiries, please contact Ms. Jess Esquilio. You may also contact her via email at jess@esquilio.de for more information.
I am Maritoni Fernandez, and we are in the middle of a barley field here in Swan Hill, Australia.
Well, we think we have the best barley in the world because of our clean irrigation water. Water comes from the Murray River, which is a freshwater river. All our drinking water comes from the Murray River too. So it's full of nutrients, and also the climate is perfect for growing winter cereals. Clean, green, certified organic.
Yeah, we're certified with NASA, which is one of the Australian certifications for organic. IAM Worldwide gets its barley grass powders from Herbal, which sources them from us at Nutrigreen, so you're guaranteed the best barley grass powders in the world.
I am truly proud to say that we are now the sole distributor in the Philippines for Nutrigreen barley.
Amazing pure organic barley provides you with stamina and vigor to survive long hours of work and play. For inquiries, please contact Ms. Jess Esquilio. You may also contact her by email, jess@esquilio.de for more information.
Okay, now Mike, let's introduce our guest for today.
Yes, so our guest for today is a mother, a wife, a vlogger, and influencer, and the current Mrs. Euro-Philippines Universe. Ladies and gentlemen, Julie Forsberg Belleza. Welcome to TalkAlley. Hello.
Hi, Julie.
Thank you for gracing us.
Hi, and good afternoon, Mike and Maria from Finland. So glad to be here in your TalkAlley, and thank you so much for inviting me here.
Yes. So,
Welcome to Talk Alley. How
Yes.
are you?
Pretty well. It's really good here in Finland, and yeah, a bit nervous that it's my first time to have an interview such as this one. But I'm pretty good at the moment.
Okay, we're very
Doing
honored
great.
to have you, of course. Your roots. In your blog, you describe yourself as Thai Finnish, pero pusong Pinay. Do you also have Filipino roots, Julie?
Honestly, I don't have Filipino roots, or it doesn't run in my blood because my mother is from Thailand and my father is from here in Finland. But I grew up in the Philippines, so the culture that I have, the attitude that I have, I mean, I consider myself as a pure Filipina, though it doesn't run in my blood, but in my heart will always be a Filipina.
Oh, we can definitely relate to it. Our children, like, they're Filipinos, half Filipinos, but then since they grew up here in Germany, they feel like they're German, and him as well.
So for the listeners and viewers, if you have questions for Julie, please write them in the comment section down below. And of course, if you can now support our show by sending us stars, that would be really great. And thanks a lot for everything that you throw our way. So also please do follow our page, follow our YouTube channel, TalkAlley. And yeah, Julie, how long have you been?
Wait, Mike, but to
Yes.
add to it,
Yes.
you know, the children may feel like they live and grew up here in Germany,
Mhm.
but we make sure that we teach them the language, the Filipino language,
Yes.
the culture as well. Like Julie, when she lived in the Philippines, she was able to adapt the culture, and that's very impressive. So now your question, Mike.
Yes. So back to our question, Julie, how long have you been living in Finland?
I've been living here since 2 years ago, though I am a natural born Finnish citizen. But since I was born in Thailand and I was 3 years when I was brought to the Philippines. So almost all my life I spent that in the Philippines. And then 12 years I was in the Emirates in Abu Dhabi. And then prior to Abu Dhabi, I was also in Yemen for like a couple of months. And then just 2 years ago, we moved here in Finland because of the pandemic.
Oh,
Okay.
so I also lived in Abu Dhabi. It's a really beautiful place. I lived there for a while and worked, for the Abu Dhabi Tourism Authority. That's why I mentioned earlier that I was able to attend the Formula One event in Abu Dhabi.
I was listening to it, and I was glad to hear that from you because I work in a hotel, I work in the tourism industry, and Grand Prix is actually like automotive companies are my clients. So whenever there is Grand Prix in Abu Dhabi, I am also present. So that's why.
Which hotel was it?
Sure, sorry. I was working at Anantara Hotels and Resorts in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah. Because sometimes I check hotels. That's part of my that's part of my job in the tourism industry. I was like going to different hotels, going to different places just to check out that the tourism flow is doing well.
Yes.
So that was my job then.
Okay. So you'll be living now for 2 years in Finland.
Mm.
What are you missing most about the Philippines?
Yeah.
I think the most that I'm missing in Philippines is spending Christmas in the Philippines. I haven't, which
Oh
is
yeah.
like now the season is coming again, and then I think that's something that's very special for me. And like for the past 14 years that I haven't spent it back home, I just really miss it so much, especially that my eldest son is in the Philippines. So
Okay.
because
Yeah.
Christmas in the Philippines is kind of something different than in Abu Dhabi, if you know that, because in Abu Dhabi it's not widely celebrated, but here in Finland also it's more of it's very intimate. It's just like you celebrate it at home with your family.
That's true. In Abu Dhabi, I remember, I think I spent Christmas at work. I was working during Christmas.
Yeah.
It was never,
It's Christmas and New Year at home. At work.
Yeah, that's true. And I just arrived from the Philippines, and my gosh, October September, October, you can already feel Christmas everywhere in the malls, the streets. There
Yes.
are already decorations lit outside and inside the malls. It's just wonderful.
Yes, here in Germany, we take it one step at a time. As you know, mentioned earlier, first we're going to celebrate Halloween season, and
Yeah.
then somewhere 1 week before Christmas Eve, we are feeling the vibe and put up our tree, and then we actually celebrate. So, yeah, it's a bit late here. It's not that where you have the Burr months, like celebrating to it, the 100 so many days that you have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same here in Finland. Like I noticed, like decorations or decorating Christmas decorations will only start like on the 20th of December.
Okay.
Really close to Christmas.
Finland is, as far as I know,
The happiest place on earth.
no. Finland is bordering directly Russia, right?
Yes.
How is it currently with
What's happening
the
there?
influx of Russian men, and then also
Yeah.
about people who want to come over to escape from what's currently happening on the Russian side? Is it?
I
Do
think
you
that-
experience that, or is there something?
Do you see it on the streets, like Russians coming in over to Finland?
Honestly, no, we don't
Okay.
see that here. Like over here in Finland, like it's quite very calm, and honestly, like I think Finns are not like talking much more about the issue, and also I think that Finns are also very much, or the government is very much prepared on what's going to happen next, and I think they take steps already in preparation if anything just come up with Russia.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so what brought you in Finland? I mean, you're already living in Abu Dhabi, and why did you decide to finally settle in Finland?
Well, honestly, Maria, it was actually planned when I gave birth to my youngest son. We already planned it with my husband that we're gonna come here. Supposed to be, it will be next year, 2023, but we came earlier because of the pandemic when I and my husband we lost our job in Abu Dhabi. And what made us decide to come here is actually Finland has the best education system. So that's definitely the plan was actually for our son to study here in Finland, and to give him the better future here, and also the expenses that we might encounter in Abu Dhabi. Though everything there is much lesser, like cost of living is much lesser than here in Finland, but the cost of the education is very much higher compared here, which is for free.
True.
That's true. That's true. That's true, Mike. And of course, it's she has roots. She has Finnish roots, and it's also, I think, one of the factors, because maybe because of that, you will be able to give a part of your roots to your children. Is that also one of the reasons?
I think yes, that's also one of the main reasons that I myself having the Finnish roots, but I don't have that in me because I have the Filipino roots or culture in me that lives in me, and the values and the character. But for my son, we also want him to experience the Finnish culture and the Finnish interaction.
Okay. Were there any problems when you encountered that you encountered while living in Finland with regards to cultural terms or finding communities to exchange?
Honestly, I think in terms of the cultural differences, I think Finns are very much also like open, and they're very accommodating. And my son has been in the daycare, and when we haven't heard any issues regarding that, and they're very much welcoming. I think the main challenge that we have here is the language barrier, which is too difficult. Yeah.
Okay.
And aside from that, I think everything is just okay with us here.
Okay, so I guess you were able to integrate smoothly there in Finland.
Honestly, yes. Everything just went smoothly. It's just that it's really hard to find a job here when you don't speak the language.
Same
Okay.
here.
Yes.
Same here in Germany. You definitely need to learn the basic as well. That is always most European countries are, in need of people who migrate there should learn the language. Of course, I was lucky enough to find jobs that are English speaking jobs.
Mm.
So, but I do slowly in my own pace want to learn German because my children are fluent in it, and of course he wants me to learn it. So anyway,
Yes.
yeah,
So,
wonderful.
we have watched your videos on
Yes.
YouTube.
We have.
As also many other thousands of people who have watched it. You have around 200,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel, Thai Finish Pero Pusong Pinay. They are very interesting. Do you upload them daily?
Yes, I do upload my videos daily, and yeah, that's because that's what I do. Like every day, I go dumpster diving, and then when I started my YouTube, I started with talking about my life story and my life experiences on who really is Thai Finish pero pusong Pinay. So that's where I started. I started to introduce myself to my viewers, so at least they have the idea of who I am and what's my background.
Okay. Yes. For the listeners and viewers who are watching right now, if you are interested, please subscribe as we did and hit the bell button to get all the notifications. And it's a really interesting page. She is almost uploading every day. Why do you do it? Because many different local TV stations have featured your YouTube channel and also about dumpster diving. Why do you do it?
I do dumpster diving. It's not just because for the content, but it's actually a great help for me and for my family. And also, it's not only for me and my family, but it is also helping community here in Finland. And also, I think this is a great opportunity for me to show to everyone because the world is suffering in hunger. There are a lot of countries in the world that are suffering from hunger. And I think we have to show them that we Filipinos, we are resilient no matter what our circumstances is. We can stand tall and we can we don't need to scam. Like we can definitely have like something and we can do it in a way where how do I say this? We can do it in a way with honest and most honorable way kind of living.
Okay. Do you receive any negative comments about dumpster diving?
Yes, I do, which I respect their opinion, and I do understand that there are also people who could not accept what I do because I mean, we as a human being, we have different understanding, we have different perception of what people do. But all I can say is that I have a reason why I do things that I show on my YouTube channel.
That's right.
There are so many different like for here, for example, I think they have also Aldi in Finland, also Aldi. Then we have here in Germany Aldi, Netto, Penny. So many different supermarkets who throw away things that are 1 or 2 or 3 days before expiration, and they offer them to others, and then they also avail of them. Yeah. And this is not uncommon.
Yeah, that's right, Mike. You know, I totally support it because at one point, really, I support it. Because when I arrived here in Germany, I was already supporting the homeless people. We had a feeding program here in Germany, and we would every weekend support them by bringing food, fruits, and clothing. So although the laws may be different in Germany and Finland, I think the idea of reusing such products, because other people have less and they need those instead of putting them to waste is really a very good idea. It would help a lot of people save money, save the environment as well. Consumables, they're consumable, so they should be consumed by people who really need it.
Yes.
I totally support Julie.
Yes, there are a lot of we have a lot of our brothers and sisters who need it most than others, because not everyone is blessed with high paid salary. Not everyone, especially here in abroad,
Mm.
like not everyone is really blessed with a good life here. We have, I think, we have to open up the minds of our other kababayans that being here and abroad is it's not an easy life. Like it's a really a tough life, and also we have to support our family back home in the Philippines. And what I show here, because those items from the supermarket, I think that's why people say or talk about it negatively, because they think of the literal trash bins that are seen in the Philippines, comparing here in Finland, which are totally very different.
Okay. Yeah.
That's right. There's a difference, of course. We you know how well very organized, into recycling. They're sorted in different bins according
Yes.
to organic, plastic, and all
Mm.
that. Especially here in Germany as well, and in Finland, which is much more cleaner.
Yes.
I can assume. And this. The point here is it hasn't expired yet. It will almost expire, but because there was an incident here with students here in Germany who dumpster dive. Remember a few years
Yes.
back,
Mm.
they were put to jail actually, and there were so many protesters, especially those who protect the environment, those who protect the people who are just the human rights, people who support human rights, that they shouldn't be, because the intention is to feed people.
Mm.
So yeah, there are reasons and exceptions why people should understand that dumpster diving should be allowed. I think for every country it
Yes.
should be allowed.
Yes, but they,
especially.
they make it a, yeah, because it's on the premises of the company
Exactly. Just
that you
technicalities.
try to get these. But it's a shame that so much food, tons of food is being thrown away. If I had, we'll ask that later. If I had a superpower, I would like to teleport stuff. I would like to teleport the tons and tons of food that they have to all over the country to the people who
Especially the
need
Philippines
food every
or
day.
Africa.
Yeah, because this is the problem that we're facing here in this current generation. We have the resources, but the resources are at the wrong place at the wrong time. This is the problem.
Woo, yeah, go Mike.
I don't really encourage everyone to do what I do. Like this is what I do for a living, but here in Finland, it's basically there is no law that prohibits you from doing it. It says only here that you dive at your own risk, but there is no police matter, there is no police case regarding that. Because if there is, then I wouldn't do that. But as you mentioned, that it's just because it's in the premises of the supermarkets. But there are also store owners that would allow me to do that, and they understand what I do, and they know where these food are going, which I have already explained and clearly mentioned to them that I'm also blogging this in my YouTube channel, I'm showing this in my channel, and they're okay with that. They agree with what I do, but there are also other store owners that won't agree. So it depends actually on the understanding of the owner of the supermarket. Then again, it's really helping a lot. And then there were at times that I was caught by a manager. Then they asked me to put it back. Then I have to give it back to them. But I have clearly explained to them why I do such things, and I explained to them that see, there are a lot of children, especially in Africa, who are suffering in hunger. It might be my case. However, I think we have to also consider that this food goes to the waste, and these foods, we all know that they are still consumable.
Yes.
And yeah,
That's right. I just agree with Julia and support her, and hopefully other countries with laws not allowing these things would also comply and help the world.
Yes.
Feed the world, because they're just putting those things to waste.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yes. Now to our next topic.
no, it's not only in Finland.
Yes.
It's happening also in other places like Japan, the US. I've seen other vlogs as well.
That's true.
Yeah, we have watched one
Yes,
time, right?
different others
Different
channels.
countries. That's right. And also, I wanted to. Did you know that because of dumpster diving, for everyone to know, and I think they've seen it already on her channel, that she was able to save a lot of money, How much exactly were you able to save because of dumpster diving for a year?
I would not really say the total amount, but
But more or less.
yeah, more or less like in a month through the food that I save. Because if I calculate this food in a month that I'm getting from the dumpster, it would cost you like 1,200 per month. The total food that I am saving from the dumpster.
Okay.
2,000 in what
1,200
currency?
euros. Finland is
Euros?
euro, European. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of money. And yeah, why not, right? You save a lot of money, you help the planet, you help people. So I see only everything good in it.
Yes.
So
And
Mike,
honestly,
your next question. Yeah.
that honestly, this food that I get from the dumpster, if I am not doing the dumpster diving, if I am just a normal employee or worker, I wouldn't even afford to buy it from my own pocket.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Okay.
So your next question, Mike.
Yes. Now you are the current Mrs. Euro Philippines Universe, right? So congratulations to this. This is a recent award. When did you first realize that you wanted to be a beauty queen?
Actually, since I was a child, it has always been my dream
Okay.
to become a beauty queen.
Mm-hmm.
But opportunities deprive me. So, like, I got married earlier at 18, and as I have told you that I grew up in the Philippines, but I'm half Thai, half Finnish. It has always been my dream to be in the Binibining Pilipinas, but I don't have the ticket for that because I wasn't a Filipina.
Mm-hmm.
But locally in the Philippines, I have joined like a couple of pageants already when I was a teenager.
Yeah, that's great. So now you're representing, which country are you representing this time? In South Korea.
In South Korea, I'll be representing European Filipino community, the upcoming Mrs. Universe in South Korea.
We wish you all the
Yes,
best, of
all the
course.
best, all the best.
And yeah, here's the crown already. We give it to you. So what does a crown mean to you? If, having it and representing it, what does it mean to you?
The crown is, I think, for me, is not the one that you have on top of your head. I think a crown is a representation of who you are, what you can offer, and how you are actually, how you deal with other people. And I think the real meaning of a crown and being a beauty queen is someone that understands the needs of others, and someone that could like stand tall with or without the crown, and empower and be that image of strength for the rest of the other women.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So I think Julie defined already the meaning, her definition of what a 20th century woman is.
Okay.
Right?
Yes. But for the listeners and viewers who have more questions for Julie, you can write them in the comment sections below. Yes, and of course you can support us by sending us stars. Also,
yes, of course, stars.
yes,
Yay!
please do also follow our Facebook and YouTube page.
There's so many people actually greeting Julie, congratulating her, and wanting a shout out. And everyone, hello. She will have an opportunity later to greet all of you. So, of course, Mike, how do you define a woman, 20th century woman?
Yeah, as
Julie and I are here.
Yeah, well, you are my woman, and but 20th century woman should be independent.
Powerful.
Yeah, powerful. I agree that more women should go into politics and do have more jobs in the higher positions. Yeah, because I think they can do things better than men. Yeah, because men, they usually screw up. So, yeah, Russia.
I did not expect that.
And then, well, so give them a chance.
No, you don't have to give us a chance. The chance is ours. Equal opportunity for all. What?
Yes, 50%.
Okay, so Julie, what advice would you like to give to you and our followers and friends who aspires to become a multitasker like you. You know, you're a mom, you're a friend, you're a wife, you're an
Vlogger.
influencer, a blogger,
Mhm.
and a beauty queen.
I think the best thing that I could advise to everyone, to all of the women who are here watching right now, is just be who you are, just be yourself. And then if there is something that you want to do it with your heart, and pour your heart out in everything that you do. And I'm sure that you will be on the right track, and success is coming your way.
Definitely, very beautiful answer.
Yes, thank you for these
Of course.
inspirational words.
I'm like in a beauty contest right now, and Julie's just perfectly answering all these questions. So, how do you do it? How do you balance your work? How does work-life balance? How do you do it?
Yes, you're doing so many things. How can you put
Balance everything.
Yeah, and the family. Where's family?
As I have mentioned, that when you put your heart out in everything that you do, you could just do things smoothly. You could just manage your time smoothly. That's just how I do it. I put my heart into what I do, and then everything just went smoothly, and everything is just going as I wanted.
Oh,
Okay.
beautiful. See, my time management. You laugh a bit, so you should write that down. Take note from Julie. Now, Julie, before we end our talk, of
Yes.
course, let us ask you a few fun questions. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. So, first
First
question.
question.
If you were a flavor, what would you be and why?
If I am a flavor, I think I will be strawberry, because just
Classic.
like strawberry, like I am sometimes sweet, but could be sour at some point as well.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. So it's a surprise. So next question. If you have a superpower, what would it be?
I think if I have a superpower, I think I would like to have a convincing superpower. So I could convince nations to unite together and stop the war, stop the conflict.
Yes, that's
this is a very good feat that we should have nowadays to
Yeah.
convince
Unite.
people to work together.
Unity.
Yeah. Unity.
Okay.
Yes.
So next question.
Next question. If you were given a chance to speak to anyone, living or dead, who would it be?
It's a tough question because I get emotional because I have my answer in mind, but I get emotional. Okay, if I someone that's already dead, and I would like to talk to my dad. Yeah. And if alive, as I said, I wanted to have that convincing power. Maybe I would like to speak to the leader of Russia. So I get emotional.
Yeah.
So we could I wanted to have this convincing power, and I would like to speak to the leader of Russia to step down and look on the brighter side of what's happening right now, and maybe to put himself in the situation of all the victims in Ukraine, and also so that we could have a world where we could all live in peace. Yeah.
Yes.
That's right. Such a beautiful heart. Thank you for that, Julie.
Thank you
And
very
of
much.
course, yeah, we only want peace, especially for the next generation. We have kids, and we
Yes.
should think about them and their future. And the final question, of course, if you were to describe your life right now in a song, what would it be? And you have to sing it.
What was the question again? If I am
If you were to describe your life right now in a song, what would it be? And you have to sing it.
I think I am a superwoman. I'm not good at singing, but I think yes, I am a superwoman. Yeah.
Yes, you are, definitely. And we've heard Julie sing, of course.
Thank you very much.
Round of applause. There's always no exception. Yeah.
I could describe this myself really well. Like
Mhm.
from childhood up to today, like I have gone through a lot in life. I was physically, emotionally, mentally, and I was sexually abused. But I was strong enough, and I stand tall. And here I am today in front of you, in front of everyone. Like I could say that I'm really a superwoman for
Yes, you
everyone.
are a superwoman.
Yes, you are. And we agree. We have watched, read so many things about you, and we've already learned so much that you have, achieved in life. And we are so immensely proud of what you are right now and what you will become in the future. And we hope to have you again here on Talk Alley. But of course, before you leave us, the floor is yours. Please do greet and thank the people who support and love you.
So once again, first of all, I'd like to thank you, TalkAlley, for having me here live right now for this interview. Thank you for this opportunity, though I'm not really that prepared for all the questions that you have for me right now, but that's definitely all right. Just be myself, as I have always mentioned. And also to the rest of the viewers, to all my supporters of my vlog, Thai Finish Pero Pusong Pinay, on my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for always being with me. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you for all your prayers. And I'm hoping and praying that you're going to support me still on the upcoming Mrs. Universe. There is no hopes for that. I just want to be there, represent myself well. And I just want to be in that stage and do my best for everybody. And once again, thank you so much. And I love you all.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you
Of
for
course,
the
we are
message,
so
Julie.
proud of you, and we're looking forward to you competing in South Korea
Yes.
in December. Of course, it's
Yes.
very close.
All the best.
Yes, it's going to be magical for her in
Yes.
South
And
Korea.
stay strong.
Yes, you are a very strong superwoman, and
Yes.
we are so proud of you.
Thank you for
And-
being with us at Talk Alley.
Yes, and our love is also given to all your friends and family, especially your family, your husband and your sons there in Finland and one in the Philippines, of course. You take care and
Yeah.
stay healthy.
Stay
and
healthy.
beautiful.
Have a nice rest Sunday and a good next week.
We hope to have you again in the future.
Yes.
Thank you so much, and God bless everyone.
God bless.
Can you do the queenly wave? Oh, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, then thank
Bye,
you. See you
Julie.
next time. Bye.
Much. Have a lovely day.
So,
Of course, we'd like to thank all the followers of Julie who also watched the show today,
Yes.
all her friends and followers. Please also follow our show, Talk Alley, by liking our page and our YouTube channel. We
Yes.
love you all. Take care and have a wonderful Sunday. Stay healthy and happy, everyone. We love you.
bye. This is Mike.
And this is Maria.
And this is Talk Alley. Bye.
Bye, everyone.